What if I told you that Burkina Faso is about to become one of the richest African nations overnight? Yes, that's right. Russia's state oil giant Gazprom has just discovered a staggering 50 billion barrels of crude oil in the heart of Burkina Faso. And now, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the revolutionary leader of this small, landlocked country, is setting his sights on turning it into the next Dubai.
This is good news from Burkina Faso. Just imagine Russia has discovered 50 billion barrels of oil in Burkina Faso, one of the largest in the world. Meaning that Burkina Faso is going to be like either Saudi Arabia or Kuwait. And let me tell you, the people in Burkina Faso are very, very happy because number one, they have a selfless leader, Ibrahim Traoré. And they know that under Ibrahim Traoré, everybody is going to get a share of this. And the second thing is what Russia has said. Russia has said they are going to help Burkina Faso in extracting this oil, selling it, refining it, and they are going to use people from Burkina Faso to do all this job. And they are not going to take anything because already they are very, very developed. Just imagine for a very long time, France said that Burkina Faso is very, very poor and they were not willing to leave Burkina Faso. And now they have discovered 50 billion barrels of oil deposits.
But what does this mean for Africa, for the West, and for global energy geopolitics? This is not just about oil. This is a global power play, and the game just got serious. Before we dive into the oil, let's talk about the man at the center of it all, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Just 36 years old, this military officer rose to power in 2022 after a coup d'etat that ousted the previous transitional government. Young, charismatic, and unapologetically anti-Western, Traoré has quickly become a symbol of a new Pan-African wave. He's expelled French troops, nationalized resources, and aligned Burkina Faso with other military-led regimes in Mali and Niger. His message? Africa must rise. And this oil discovery might just be his golden ticket. In early 2025, Gazprom made an announcement that sent shockwaves across the globe. It had discovered oil reserves in Burkina Faso estimated at 50 billion barrels. That's almost double Nigeria's proven reserves. So how did this even happen? Well, sources suggest that exploratory drilling began after secretive Russia-Burkina talks last year. Satellite surveys and seismic data pointed to a vast sedimentary basin under Burkina's Sahel region. And boom, black gold. 50 billion barrels would make Burkina Faso a top 10 oil power globally. If confirmed and extracted properly, that's bigger than Libya, close to the UAE. Let's be real. Russia didn't just stumble upon oil in Burkina Faso. This is part of a bigger geopolitical chess game. After being hit by Western sanctions post-Ukraine war, Russia turned to Africa, offering military support, economic deals, and anti-Western solidarity. With French influence waning and U.S. presence thin, Russia saw a vacuum and filled it. Gazprom's presence isn't just about oil. It's about anchoring Russian influence in West Africa, creating a corridor of allied regimes from the Atlantic to the Red Sea.
It has been officially confirmed that 50 billion barrels of crude oil has been discovered in Burkina Faso. This is equivalent to over $3 trillion worth of crude oil discovered in Burkina Faso by a company named Gazprom, a Russian oil mining company. And according to the Russian government, they are saying that they are not going to take anything from this oil, but they are going to use people of Burkina Faso to extract the oil, refine the oil, and sell the oil. And the people of Burkina Faso are happy because they know that each and every single person is going to get their share. And I promise you, as I said yesterday, Burkina Faso is going to become the next location of Dubai. That is why this week, when he was having a summit meeting with his people, they tried to tie him. You understand? According to news reports, a man disguised as a security man standing in the crowd 10 meters from Ibrahim Traoré tried to, shoot him down. And then his elite security soldiers spotted him and caught him. According to this report, this man came into the country not far ago, let's say 10 days. He came into the country not long ago. And when Ibrahim Traoré was doing, we will not budge to this worstness, the man tried to buy him. And the report states that his bank transaction that he used to receive monies were foreign, and the transaction that came into his account were foreign transactions. So it means that this elimination attempt were really orchestrated by the Westerners. Bro, Burkina Faso is about to be rich. That is why this 3rd April, they went for a summit in Russia, in Moscow, a country called Moscow in Russia. When they wait for that meeting, neither of these 3 Sahel presidents showed up. They rather sent their ministers. So Burkina Faso, the Traoré didn't show up. They sent their ministers instead, and they discussed security, education, economic development, ways they can improve the security, education, and the economics of their country, the economic stature of their country. You don't understand? So right now, Burkina Faso in 10 years is going to be the richest country in Africa. No doubt about that. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, may God protect his soul from this Westerners. You don't understand? Type amen in the comment section if you want your president to be like Ibrahim Traoré. I know it's going to keep long, but metete, everything's gonna be alright. Nigeria, Ghana, we did.
Now let's talk about Traoré's wild, or maybe visionary, plan. Inspired by the UAE's transformation, he's openly declared his ambition to turn Burkina Faso into the next Dubai. New highways, a financial hub in Ouagadougou, solar megaprojects, and of course, a state-owned oil company modeled after Saudi Aramco. The plan is to nationalize the oil sector, reinvest in infrastructure, and use the energy wealth to leapfrog into the 21st century. But can a country facing insurgencies, poverty, and a lack of infrastructure really pull this off? Let's not kid ourselves. This discovery has sent alarm bells ringing in Western capitals. The US, France, and EU are watching closely. Burkina Faso's pivot to Russia threatens NATO's energy dominance, especially as the West races to decarbonize and diversify energy sources. There are whispers of sanctions, regime change strategies, and covert operations. Meanwhile, China is reportedly interested in joining the party, offering investment in exchange for oil contracts. Welcome to the new great game, and this time, it's being played in the Sahel. For many Africans, this moment feels historic. A young, defiant leader, backed by a global power, discovering massive wealth beneath African soil and pledging to use it for Africans. But history also warns us. From Nigeria to Angola, oil has often brought more conflict than prosperity. Can Traoré avoid the resource curse? Will Burkina Faso become a model of self-sufficient African development, or just another pawn in global power games? There are real challenges. Security threats from ISIS-affiliated groups, corruption, lack of technical expertise, environmental risks, and the sheer scale of building an oil economy from scratch. Traoré is popular now, but managing expectations in a poor, conflict-ridden country with dreams of Dubai-level wealth is no small task. The world will be watching, and so will the vultures. This story is just beginning. 50 billion barrels of oil could change everything, or nothing. Will Captain Traoré rise as Africa's boldest leader, or will Burkina Faso become another cautionary tale? One thing is certain. The Sahel is no longer just a battleground, it's a global crossroads. And the world's eyes are on Burkina Faso. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into global power moves, and drop a comment below. Do you think Traoré can really turn Burkina Faso into the next Dubai, or is this just another oil-fueled dream? Let's talk.